One that's the only great one left, back in the flesh. It's going all the way up like a turtleneck. It's up and stuck like a cat in a tree. It's me, the P for the feet. Yeah, man. We here, man. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. It don't cost you nothing to press that button. We rocking. Over here going through some beats, man. Sending my brother Needles. Sending my brother Needles some of these beats I've been cooking, man. Wanna know what he thinks. You know? So some of y'all don't know, I got a whole catalog. Shout out to Ego. You know what I'm saying? My brother blessed me with the pack, you know? Heading to Italy in April, that's a blessing, man. This story I'm about to tell y'all is about Italy. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about Italy, but that's one of the places that I was blessed to go. Your boy got joints, man. Hey, 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 oh. Like I heard you earlier. Stop playing literally. If you dissing me, pull up on the All body karate. What's up, new people? I see y'all. We about to rock out. What y'all think? Give y'all a little bit of musical taste while we at it. That's cool. I want to give them the hits. I want them to hear that I got these hits, man. I can see why they hate. The confidence is too much for people to comprehend. I get it. J1S, salute. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I mean, and God is good, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm talented, but I give all praise to Allah. You know what I'm saying? Salam alaikum to the believers, by the way. You know what I'm saying? It's Ramadan. I hope y'all made y'all prayers. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make Maghrib and Isha. Hey, I forgot about this one. The boy got joints, man. Jones on the beat. What's up, new people? I see y'all, man. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen and wipe your feet when you come in the door. That's all it is. Yeah. I should see that light counter going up. I should see that light counter going up. All the way up, like a turtleneck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my friend. Hey, Jones. Okay, that beat fire. You fuck with that? This one, I got some. This is Pimps Don't Cry right here. I got a song to this one. What I say? I said, what I say? I said, top of it, P, the bottom is the way up. Can't just be sleeping with a dream, you gotta stay up. It's up cause we've been down for too long, it's time to shake back. Just gotta stay up out that cage while we make trap. We out trying to ball, baby, ain't no time to lay up. You want me to believe, you believe in me, then pay up. Unless it's little sweet life, I'm trying to taste that. We gotta rebound and score, it ain't no take backs. Cause you know that pimps don't cry, pimps don't cry, pimps don't cry. Somebody lied and say pimps don't cry, pimps don't cry, pimps don't cry. Don't know why they think pimps don't cry, pimps don't cry. You know what I mean? That's Peace Don't Cry. It says I'm an old fart. I love this content, bro. From Morocco. Salam alaikum, man. Shout out to all my international people in here, man. Morocco, you know, all the way down to South Africa, man. You know what I mean? Let me know where y'all at, man. Y'all know how we do. Roll call. Let me know what we got representing in here, man. And double tap that screen, wipe your feet at the door. You know what's in store. We're going to talk about the tour. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about some of these adventures, man, that by the grace of Allah I was blessed to go on, man. You know what I'm saying? Once in a lifetime type shit, man. Who goes to 5 countries by themselves, man, with one little Roman girl? That was the only person I had with me through 5 countries, man. That was my manager, road manager, the DJ, the translator, everything. They said, that's some heat? Okay, I'm glad y'all like it. I'm glad y'all like it. Chicago, okay, Chicago in the building. Says, I've been here before I used to wear a suit. I hear that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with being, being fly on your suit. I'm a suit guy too. Let me see, what else we got? We got a bunch of joints. Vegas in the building, that's right. Shout out to Vegas. Okay, Bron, listen, I'm gonna say this for anybody. If your sexual preference has nothing to do with anything, okay? I don't care if you're gay. I don't care what you do with your booty hole or your private parts. It has nothing to do with me or anybody else. So anybody that thinks that's something to troll and to come in here, oh, I'm gay, or this, and that, that's not a thing, brother. All it's gonna do is get you blocked. So if you want to enjoy the show, if you want to kick it, don't do that type of trolling. No, tell some jokes or something like that. All right. Okay. Cool. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, I'm just going through these beats to see what I'm gonna send my boy Needles. Hey, hey, oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, hey, okay, cool, but nah. All right, well, I know he see my comments. What you talking about, Liz? What's up? Let me see, what'd you say? Oh, thank you, Liz, and I appreciate that bronze medal. Says, I met you in Vegas some years ago. Down to earth, brother. Salute. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to all my people in Vegas, man. You know the vibe. Says, I've been to Switzerland, heading there for a day while in Italy. That's dope, brother. Go see the world, man. Go see the world, brother. That's what's wrong with a lot of our people, man, especially in this country. We're not taught that the world is our playground. The world is our oyster. You know what I'm saying? We taught that if you went to Miami or somewhere, you've been somewhere. Where, mind you, when you go to these other countries, they've been here. They've been to Vegas, Miami, New York. You know what I'm saying? You meet a young 25-year-old from Italy or from Germany, they're like, oh yeah, I went to New York, I go on holiday, I go here, right? We just think so small in terms of the world, man. But we gotta think bigger, because I ain't gonna lie, this shit definitely, it blew my mind out the water, pause, when I saw just the world. Like when I really went and got to see how people moving and functioning in Italy, in Denmark, in Germany, in France, you know what I mean? The UK changed my mind forever. You know what I'm saying? What's up, new people? I see y'all coming through, man. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. It don't cost you nothing to press that button. We going all the way up like a turtleneck. Let me share this to my page. Don't go nowhere. All right, hit that thumbs up. Okay, so boom. All right. So you need a Jamaican hook. If you wanna play, you can play about me. There's a OG in front of my feet. I need my feet in the tighties. Hey, This is another one. It says, I ain't turning my back on the hood, I'm going corporate. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go corporate, my brother. Going corporate ain't turning your back on the hood, it's elevating. You know what I'm saying? And ironically, I tried to go corporate. I don't like that word try, but I went corporate. I'll tell y'all that story one of these days. My experience with public service, electric and gas. The company my father spent many moons with. And that was the first corporate America job that I had, and kind of got to get an idea what it's like, you know? And the irony, you said I need a Jamaican hook. Let me send this one to Needles too. I kind of like this one. Sound like it could be a movie, something, right? Yeah, I'm on live. Let me see. 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 If y'all watching the game, you know the Knicks. Knicks is back active and attractive. You know, I was a Knicks fan for many moons, and I kind of gave up on them for a while, but it seemed like they back in action. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah. All right, we got that. We got that. All right. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, I sent them a whole pack. Sent them about 15 beats. Ain't that crazy? Look how full circle it comes. Needles was always sending me beats. Now I'm sending him some. So what's up, man? Talk to me. Before I talk to y'all, talk to me. What's going on with y'all, man? You know what I mean? How was your day? What you got going on? You know what I mean? Give me an idea what's going on in y'all world. Player shit. Finna cook dinner? Okay, I hear you, Miss Baby. What you cooking for dinner? I just broke my fast. You know, I've been fasting for Ramadan, so it's crazy how when you don't eat, you could eat a little damn morsel and be full fast. Shit, I got stabbed in my back with a couple knife. Stabbed by MF. I call gang, but they the guys. Hey, check it, bro. First of all, we got double the amount of people as likes, which is unacceptable, all right? So I'm starting to think some of y'all niggas really just be hating, all right? If you're looking at my face right now, you should double tap that screen. That's the thumbs up button, all right? Respectfully. I don't have to keep saying it, but come on now. I gotta promote it so that the videos can do well, so that we can all, this can be a mutually beneficial relationship. But let me tell you something, brother. Betrayal never comes from, an enemy. You feel me? Betrayal always comes from a friend. That's the crazy part. So unfortunately, this is what it seems like to me, and I'll share this with y'all. It's Ramadan, right? Bro, it's like literally, it's about 5 people. 5. No exaggeration. In the last 2 or 3 days. Ramadan just started. In the last 2 or 3 days, there have been 5 people that came into my zone, came into my life on straight negative demon timing. 3 of them, 3.5, are women. Hey, I'm just saying hello. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're trying to sink your evil Jezebel claws into me because you want to see what's going on with me. You know it's Ramadan. You want to see if I'm actually the same guy. You want to see if you can make me pissed off or have some type of interaction with me. You want to see if you can do whatever you want to do with me. You don't care how I feel. You don't care if it bothers me to even see your name. You don't care if you're a disappointment in my life that I don't even want to be reminded of. Think they care about any of that? No. They evil. They don't care about you, brother. And that's what I had to realize with even some of my own so-called homies and whatever. Because when you're going through shit, that's when you learn who's really there for you and who ain't. But I got to the point now where I'm not even surprised. When I see certain names on the phone, it's almost like a practical joke to me. And I just came across a meme that was kind of making fun of it, right? My man sent me this. Shout out to my man D Money. It said God sending you people just for character development, right? And you kind of like, damn, God, like, can I just get the people that's for me? It's like, nah, look at this.
I know how old he is. I made him.
Let me show y'all this. This is funny.
Okay, love of his life. another toxic one. No! God, he's had enough. Okay, set it down.
God, he's had enough.
Hey, I know how old he is. I made him. Okay? This is for character development. I know what I'm doing. I'm doing this because I love him. I love him. Send in the toxic bitch. Okay, love of his life.
Send in the toxic bitches, huh? Yeah, that's how it be, man. You know? Feel me, Brittany? Man, be testing you, man, you know? But this is what I've been doing my best to stay on, man. And you know what? This is the same prayer mat that I had in Bergen County Jail. Same one. Now that I think about it, that might be kind of nasty that I haven't washed this in a while, but, you know, this the same mat that I prayed for my freedom on, man. You know what I'm saying? And the irony is I have other ones. But I don't even use those. Like, I like to use the one that is the one. You know what I'm saying? So it's facts. Stay focused. I will, baby. He said, I made him. Yeah, like God knows, you know? He's like, I made him. I'm purposely testing you. It's like, damn. Whoever you are, first of all, again, I know some of you guys are just scumbags and demons, but go on and pray and don't make it a show is not a thing, brother. We're sharing positive energy here, okay? So me talking about or sharing that I pray with my people here, if that's something you don't want me to say, then just take your demon ass somewhere and go suck on the devil's D, all right? As a matter of fact, you're blocked. How about that? Since you got something negative to say about a man sharing prayer. Sickos. Hope you don't got no children. They deserve better than you. But yeah, it's positive vibes only, brother. Said where that clip from, Jones? Shout out to my man D Money. He sent that to me. You know, I got people in my life that, you know, they care about me and they know what I'm going through without knowing what I'm going through. So I'm pretty sure he came across that and thought it was funny and sent it to me because that's how it be. That's how it be, man. And all of these females that been coming into my life, not being loyal, not being the woman that's ready to ride and die with you. That's what that is. That's a test. That's testing your character development. That's putting you in a place to where mentally you have to still be grateful. And sometimes you want to be angry, you want to be bitter. You want to be like, what the fuck, man? Why can't I just have loyal, dope people? I'm a loyal, dope nigga. What's so hard? Them motherfuckers show up to you talking about, well, I got trust issues. I this, that, this. All kinds of excuses. Just not be a good person to you. When it's that simple. Just be good. Just be loyal. Just do right by somebody. Some people, they just, you know, they're not blessed by God in that way. They're not touched by God in that way, where they feel like that's their job. That's what they're supposed to do, and that's who they're supposed to be. That's the only type of woman or friend that I want. Is somebody that feels like this is who I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be here for him. God sent me to make this man's life better. Yeah, that's how a real woman thinks. She feels like it's her job. She don't feel like she's doing a job. She feels like this is my job. This is who I'm supposed to be. This is my man. I see greatness in this man, and my purpose on earth is to help him achieve that. That's what a real woman thinks like, bro. I just had a little back and forth with some girl in my DMs. She asked me to be on her podcast, right? And when I looked at the clips of her podcast, she's sitting there on her podcast telling women that they need to set their price. Set your price, ladies. Say if you want $1,000 to go on a date, if that's what he needs to spend minimum, then you need to set that price. Excuse me, you are telling square women to be prostitutes. Yeah, that's the only people that set a price. Exactly. Chris says setting a price means you're for sale. Exactly. Now this is the catch-22. I'm not mad at you being for sale. Astaghfirullah, I have been, this. A stomp down brown that messes with what? 3 ofos. So I get it. The problem is we got a whole race of square civilian bitches that think they're supposed to have access to hoe privileges. How you think you get to be a square and a hoe at the same time? Talking about set your price, ladies, and if he not gonna spend this and spend that, just be a real hoe then, man. Stop trying to fucking tiptoe about it. If you want to be a prostitute, say that. You're a career woman and a nurse and a prostitute? Like, what the fuck? No, pick a lane. You know what I'm saying? And that's saying you can't turn a hoe into a white housewife. First of all, you can't turn nobody into nobody. You know what I'm saying? Chris, you said, I'm just not buying it. What are you not buying, Chris? So I understand. Chicago in the chat. What's up, Chicago? Said Christy says facts. It says Tashana says preach. Said they be man bashing. Yeah, exactly. And that same bitch, when I say whatever I said, because I want to make sure we're on the same page, bitch. I don't want to come on your podcast so I can sit here and what, argue with you? Because that's what we're going to be doing. You're going to be sitting here trying to convey this message of how bitches need to fucking charge men. And I'm going to sit here and be saying, bitch, are you a hoe? Are you a real hoe? Or are you a fake square trying to steal from the game? Not woman enough to actually stand in one lane or the other. It takes a real woman to be able to say, listen, pride and ego aside, this is what I'm doing. My time is money, my whatever is money. Yes, that's what it is. That takes a real woman. The same way it takes a real woman to say, it don't matter how much money you got. My integrity is not for sale. Hello? These bitches is in between and act like it's supposed to be okay and accepted. No. That's why back in the day, you know what real pimps used to do? They used to beat the shit out y'all. Strip you naked on the strip. Yeah, you want to come out here playing games and disrespecting the game? Get your ass out of here. Choose up with a real pimp or get the fuck out the game. Period. Y'all think y'all could come around and play games and do this halfway square shit? I'm not really a hoe, but you acting like a hoe. You're talking like one, but then you want to be respected like some lady and some queen. Shut your ass up. The hell you talking about, bitch? You in the way. R.I.P. Young Dolph. A real woman supports herself. No, a real woman supports a man, first of all. Women were engineered to be a servant of a man. They are from the rib of a man. Every testament and every scripture in existence says that. So, you know, that's just the facts. It's unfortunate that a lot of our women in this day and age are literally just products of the colonizer. His moves worked on y'all. Y'all don't think about a black man as a king. You don't respect a black man as the head of the household. You don't want that for yourself because you believe in the propaganda. You want niggas to be tricks and you be some princess that's just benefiting from niggas financially. But you don't want to build nothing with a black man. You're not trying to have no businesses with him. You're not trying to build a real family structure to where your kids know and see this black man is a king and the head of our household. You want to disrespect the black man in front of his children, take him to court, let the white man ruin your life and your family's life. Anyway, it says, yep, seriously. Women marry men because of the rich and get a side dude. As women, we are made to nurture our men, period. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. It says, oh God, you would make a horrible husband, very controlling, can already see it. Well, you can tell yourself that if you want, but you just sound like an out-of-pocket ass bitch. That's not a wife, period. So if you're just a scumbag bitch, say that. Because as you can see, the women in the chat agree with me, scumbag. But let me stop. Astaghfirullah, pardon me, it is Ramadan. Let me speak positivity, regardless if we have demons in this chat. But anyway, she gonna be trolling you now. She gonna try. You can't troll me. I'm not untrollable. Oh. He says, get 'em. Yeah, man, you know, I'm trying to stay positive, y'all, but you know what I'm saying? These piece of crap women out here think it's okay. They think it's okay. A man that wants to actually do right and be the God The God designated man that he was designed to be is controlling. Well, first of all, a man is supposed to control his household. Type of bitch is you that you want to be out of control to your own husband? Say, get that nigga Jones. That's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Just speak the facts. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Miss Monica, I see y'all. You know what I mean? Ladies, y'all know what it is. They need to talk to some of these other, whatever you call y'all, because y'all be really out here just ruining the dynamic of the black household and proud of it. You should be ashamed of yourself. As a wife, you don't want to go out or make your man uncomfortable or untrusting. You move correctly and do not lose that man. It's super simple. Man, thank you, Brittany. That's attractive, love. If more women thought like you, it'd be a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? If more women thought like you, it'd be a blessing. But all right, so let's get into this before we get too tangenty with this, all right? Because this right here, this story is about the glory and the glory and the beauty of the belief of a woman. It is about how you can make miracles happen and you can move mountains just with the faith of a mustard seed. It is about how one woman who believes in a man can help you change the whole fucking world, literally. Because that's what I did. That's what we did. Shout out to Karima, okay? Start at the beginning, man. All right? And if you just getting here and you don't know the rules in Jones Land, if you just come in the door, wipe your feet, you know what's in store, just double tap the screen. Once I start cooking and chopping it up, I can't read all of y'all messages, but I will get back to you. Follow me, all right? I'm a good storyteller. Let me tell you the story, all right? About 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I did a 5-country tour of Europe. No other artists, no opening up for nobody, strictly me, Serius Jones on tour. I went to Wiesbaden in Germany. I went to Frankfurt in Germany. I went to Orléans, France. I went to Paris, France. I went to Italy. I went to Rome. I went to Naples, Napoli. I went to Tuscany and some other place that I don't even remember the name of. I went to Denmark, Copenhagen, okay? And I went to UK, right? And all of this I did was literally just from the power of belief. So I'm in the city, right? You said I'm living good. Man, God is good, man. God is good. We all living. So we all living good because we living, right? We free. We got a phone in our hand or something to look at. We all living good, right? But this was a blessing, okay? So boom. He said, come to Belize, God willing soon. God willing soon. All right. He said, preach. Yeah. Okay. Well, whoever you are, female that's been hating this whole time, I'm going to put you on timeout and see where your patience is at. You sit in the corner for 10 minutes and see if you can behave yourself, because obviously you have some negativity in your spirit, young lady. And I'm going to pray for you. But I'm not going to let you throw my energy off or make me feel negative. I will say a prayer for you, young lady. Okay? I don't know what the hell's wrong with that bitch. But anyway, so I'm in New York in a club, and I see this girl, right? Don't laugh, Brittany. You know how I get. They be trying me, baby. I be holding on, man. I be holding on. I see y'all laughing. Don't make me laugh, man. I'm trying to keep this shit cool, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people, bro. Just evil, fucking miserable ass people. Shit is crazy. But anyway, so I'm in the club, and what's up?
It looks like this.
It's already in there. Hold on. Which one? Huh? So I'm in the club. I like exotic, right? When I see a female that looks like she's not from here, or she's somebody else, all right, then it's intriguing to me, okay? And I'm not even gonna dignify with whoever you are, Mister, talking about I'm too old for that. I'm not too old for shit, nigga. I'm a entertainer and a musician, and that's where music is played in clubs, sir. The hell you talking about? I'm lit. That's why you still sitting here watching me, dick sucker. But anyway, let me. Ah, the devil's a lie. I rebuke you. 30 minutes in timeout for you. Anybody else want to hate? Let me know now. All right, your ass can stand in the corner with them with the dunce hat. But anyway, so I'm in the club and I am doing my job, okay, which is being Serious Jones, being a professional, okay, being a professional entertainer, and making shit lit like I do here, like I do wherever, right? I'm gonna get it turned, right? And I like exotic women. I like women that don't look like they're from there, all right? y'all laughing gonna keep making me laugh, man. He said rebuked. He said, yes, let them trolls have it. Like, yeah, come on, man. Fucking cornballs. I'm untrollable. When they gonna get it? I don't know when they gonna get it, ladies. But anyway, so I like exoticness. I like somebody that doesn't look normal, that looks like, ooh, where they from, right? So I gravitate towards that, or they gravitate towards me. So I'm kicking it, doing my 1-2s and fews. The DJ shout me out, and I come across this girl. So I said, where you from? She said, I'm from Italy. I'm from Italy. I'm looking at her like, yes, you are. And Karima, I'm sorry, you was looking sexy that night, baby. She had the two braids going down either side like this with the part. You know how Snoop be having them two braids? She had the long braids like this, and she had some exotic shit. She had that real serpent-like build where she was looking nice and sneaky, and she smelled exotic. Pause. She had that smell where it's like Arab oils or some shit. And I'm like, damn, this bitch is exotic. I'm like, where you from? She said, I'm from Rome. I'm from Roma. Her body was in cursive. You know what I'm saying? He says, I'm out the window popping ism, talking in cursive. You know how we do this, man. You know what I'm saying? This ism is in my system, is born with it. And we ain't sworn in it, we born with it, man. So internationally, they could tell that. You know what I'm saying? This girl is jacking my bop. She's feeling the ism. I'm feeling her. So I'm like, yeah, you from Italy? I'm like, man, what you doing over here? She's like, oh, I'm just, da 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 da. So this is one move that I do, ladies, right? And I'm gonna give y'all niggas some game for free. If you really wanna know if a bitch likes you, lie to her. Tell her the opposite. Tell her you do some bullshit. So she said, what do you do? I said that, yeah, glasses up, man, pinkies up. I said, I'm a garbage man, right? I'm giving y'all some game for free, man. I said, I'm a garbage man. Yes, Brittany, it works. She said, yeah? I said, yeah. I collect trash for a living. She was like, oh, okay, right? But anyway, how's your night? Da-da-da-da-da. Brush over it, right? Keep talking. She like, you're not a garbage man, right? I'm like, why not? She's seeing the way people treat me. She's seeing the way my energy is. She's seeing the DJ just shouted me out. She's seeing just my interaction, the way I move. I move like a boss. There's no way there's a garbage man that's this swaggy, right? So she's like, nah, you ain't no garbage man. Tell me what you do. Why you don't tell me? So I go back with her. You know what I'm saying? We go back to the crib. Ramadan Mubarak, peace be upon you, brother. Salam alaikum to all the believers. So I go back to the crib. We do whatever we do. And she said, tell me what you really do. Tell me who you are. Like, you're somebody, I can tell. So I finally said, okay, look, I'm Serious Jones. That's who I am. She's like, why didn't you tell me? Like, you never know. We could be doing stuff. I'm like, doing stuff like what? Like, she's like, well, I could maybe get you a whole tour of Europe. We could do a tour. Now, mind you, this girl had never done no tour before. She worked in a club in Rome just as like a regular promoter, just somebody that works in a club. So she's like, she just believes in me. She just could tell that I'm special. She don't know nothing about me. She don't know my history. She's never heard my music, none of that. She's literally just looking at me and saying like, bro, there's something with you, right? Wallahi, man, I love you, Karima. If the world was in if things were different, then we might, you know what I'm saying? She just seen the God in me, bro. She just seen greatness in me. And she's like, man, I want to help you. I'm looking at my mind like, how could you help me? You gonna get down and dirty and get this money, right? I'm thinking in pimp terms. And she's like, no, look, I'm gonna bring you to Europe. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go see the world. We're gonna do this shit. I'm thinking she just talking because she got lips. I admire her, her belief in me and that she likes me, right? But this is the difference what I'm trying to explain to y'all where some of y'all would never know what this is like from a woman because you don't inspire a woman. You don't make her want to do things she's never even tried to do for you, right? You don't pull that out the bitch because you ain't got it in you. So boom. So I'm like, and another hater, Wilson here talking about another man's hat. Suck a D word and your mother's a piece of crap. Anyway, and more hating. She sounds superficial. What the hell could possibly be superficial about a woman that doesn't know anything about me financially but just sees God and greatness in me? That's superficial? You don't deserve to see the rest of this story. Fuck you. Okay, so long, boom. So Shorty's like, greetings from Russia. What's up, Mother Russia? So Shorty's just believing in me. She understands that I have something with me before she even heard my music, before she even knew any of that, right? So I'm like, I'm thinking she just talking. Stop laughing so hard when I roast these people because y'all gonna make me laugh too. So she like, she's like, look, you're gonna hear from me soon, right? Yeah, rebuked again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's up, ladies? I love y'all ladies though. You know what I'm saying? They be mad, ladies. They be hating. These niggas come in the chat and see all of y'all little avatars and y'all smiling and laughing and having a good time and just sit there and try to think of something negative to say to me. Just weak cornball niggas. But anyway, let's stay on the positivity, right? But we gotta make sure that we just regulate. You know what I mean? Keep this chat pure. And fuck no, I'm not responding to no fucking top floor. Nigga ain't even get 3,000 views on that bum ass shit. And he ain't never done nothing like what we talking about. So stop mentioning them weirdos in my chat. So boom, Karima is like, look, we can go around the world. I believe in you and I'm gonna make it happen. I didn't believe in her. I didn't even think she could do that, right? Why I get a phone call about 2 months later. She said, I did it. I did it. I did it. I'm like, what you mean you did it? I set it up. I set the tour up. Set a tour up how? This girl called herself clubs all over Europe until she had 20 shows set up. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Actually, I'm lying. Excuse me. It wasn't 20 shows, it was a 21-day tour. And it was like 12 shows. She had 12 shows set up over 21 days all over Europe. From Italy to Paris to Germany to Denmark, etc. I couldn't even believe that shit. I'm like, what? I thought she was lying. She said, yeah, I called all over and I just got the show set up and my uncle, he have a place in Rome. You can live there, you can stay there in between, and we drive to the shows or we fly. I didn't know how small Europe was that you could literally just drive from Russia to, this, or fly. It's a 1 hour flight, 2 hour flight. Brother, this woman set up a 5-country tour by her fucking self. Don't tell me about impossible, bro. You believe in something, you can make that shit happen. I can't believe that bitch. I still can't believe this shit. And guess what? Some of them dates were sold the fuck out, bro. I didn't even think I was relevant enough to do that. I was like, Europe? Like, what the hell do you know about me? Bro, let me show you. Let me see. Let me see if some of this shit is still online. Let me show y'all some shit, bro. Rome, sold out. Napoli. In Naples, I had to stand on a fucking speaker, bro. They didn't even have no room. There was no way for me to even. I had to stand on a speaker in the club, bro. Stand on a speaker. You understand me? The fuck you want? I gotta call you back, dude.
Hello?
I gotta call you back. I'm busy.
What?
I have to call you back. I'm busy. Fuck out of here. I wanna be talking crazy on my phone and call you. Hello? Hello? Shut punk ass out here. Excuse my language, y'all. This is crazy, man. I think I forgot. Serius Jones live in Rome. Yeah, I don't. It's like all of these videos from 10 years ago. I don't know where he buried them at. It's like hard to find these shits now. Let me see. Paris, Rome. So look what happens, y'all. So when I get over there, that's crazy. You can see me live right here. It's me, guys. All right, but I'm looking for the. It's like I don't know if YouTube did that shit to like save space or what, but these videos is like 12 years old and I can't find them. I'm gonna find that shit though. It's gotta be somewhere in here. But long story short, some of these shows were sold out. It was packed. I'm in Germany. I think the first show was in Germany and I was performing on this ship. It was like a ship that they put inside a club. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a boat and they put this boat inside the club. And I didn't get the concept first that one, when you go in state to state, country to country, and you don't speak the language, it's a whole different level, right? Because you don't even know how to say hello to somebody. You get the mic and you're talking to a crowd that doesn't know shit you're saying. Even if they know my name, they still don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? So if I go, Germany, what's up? They're like, hey. Then what? Yo, how y'all feeling tonight? They don't know what the fuck you're saying. Where ladies, where y'all at? They don't know, nigga. They don't speak English. So I had to literally learn how to rock a crowd that don't speak English. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop. Everywhere I went, Fat Man Scoop was booked. Everywhere I went, Fat Man Scoop had been there, right? And Fat Man Scoop is coming out like this. He's coming out in the crowd like this. Fat Man Scoop, coming there, Timberland. They don't know what the fuck he's saying. Go Brooklyn, go. They higher than giraffe ass in that club going crazy. You think they know what the fuck he's saying? They don't know what you're saying. And a dude had to put me on in Paris because my stupid ass, I was still not getting it, right? So the first couple shows, I'm trying to talk to them. That's one of my things. When I come on stage, I crack a couple jokes. I get the ladies on my side, da-da-da-da. So I'm talking at this one show. Now, mind you, this is why Shorty was the truth, and this is why y'all can't tell me nothing about a bitch believing in you and how that can move mountains and how you can literally take over the world with just one bitch that believe in you. Literally, nigga. So she's security, the DJ, she's collecting the money, and she's setting up the show because you got to set all this shit up. You got to give the guy the CD with your music on it. You got to get paid your other half when you get there. You got to get the reservation. You got to get your little area in the back where you're sitting there performing at. You got to do all of this shit, right? And I don't speak 1 ounce of any of them languages. So she's doing all of that shit, right? So she, the dude in Paris, I'm on stage in Paris performing. Damn, I gotta find that video because that shit is lit. I got the girls coming out. They doing this move. I had 2 girls come out doing the titty jumpers, right? And the crowd going crazy. Ah! So I'm talking shit, but the crowd don't understand me, right? So a dude in the crowd is like, dude is over whooping. I ain't never over whooped in my life. You're a dick rider and you're a piece of shit and your kids are gonna suffer for you being a parent. So good, have a nice life, weirdo. So I'm like confused because they acting lit, right? But when I say whatever I say, the dude says, an African dude says from the crowd, they don't understand you, bro. They don't understand you. And I'm like, oh, he's like, we don't understand you, bro. And I started laughing. I'm like, oh, wow. It clicked to me. They don't know what the fuck you're saying. It's about how you're saying it. It's about the energy you presenting. If you come out there and you seem turned and you doing whatever and it goes with the music and whatever, it's a vibe thing. So it was like, oh, it clicked to me, right? So this is what I realized was the game, and this is what I learned, all right? Universal language on the fly. So one, Brittany say facts. You feel me? I learned on the fly, wait a minute. How do I connect with these people? Okay, one, DJ. Find out what songs are the hit songs here, right? That way, if I just come out and say, hey, Germany, I heard y'all like this song, boom, and then play it, and it's they shit, it's like, oh, he knows our shit, right? One move. Another move, I would learn how to say about 4 things in each language. I would learn how to say, where's the gangsters at? Where are the sexy ladies or the bad bitches at? Put your hands in the air. Wo sind die Hände? That's how you say it in Deutsch, in German. Wo sind die Hände? Wiesbaden. Wo sind die Hände? And they go, oh, he knows. He knows our language. Right? Hey, Wiesbaden, I heard y'all like this song. Pfft, drop it. Ah, you got him. You got him. He knows our music. He knows how to say what's up to the gangsters and the killers, and his energy's up. Once I learned those 3 things, it was it. That was over. Every show was lit. I was like, oh, I got it. I got it now, right? So I'm just thinking out loud, just bring y'all on a journey, but I'm gonna tell y'all just how crazy this journey was, right? So I'm in Germany at this one show, right? So the one thing I would like to do, and I always do this, if y'all ever book me, if I ever have a show in your town, in your city, whatever, I'm not gonna just get my money and then just dip off on y'all. Before anybody got a chance to take any pictures, before anybody could come up and shake my hand after the stage and be like, yo, that was hard, anything. I'm gonna kick it with you. Y'all paid me to come to your city, I'm gonna chop it up with the city. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just snatch the money and run. Because one, if I'm a fan and I want to interact with somebody and I see that that's how they giving it up, one, I'm gonna think, oh, that nigga pussy, man. He ran right out of there as soon as he got off stage. And two, it's just not, that's not becoming of a man of the people. You're not a man of the people then. These people want to see you. They want to meet you. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to interact with you. They paid to come see you. And imagine how flattered I am that I'm in a different country and these niggas all paid to come see me just on my name. Serius Jones. It's Jones. Serius Jones. It's Serius Jones. They don't even know how to talk to me. That's all they keep saying. Serius Jones. Jones. We love Jones. We love you. I love you too. You know what I'm saying? We gonna sit here, have a drink. We gonna sit here and kick it. You feel me? He said that's honorable. I just feel like that's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Miss Taylor said that's how it's supposed to be. That's the school I come from. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think it's supposed to be. I think that's corny if you a type of nigga where you don't even fuck with the people. And the people is who made you, nigga. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be Serius Jones. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I'm grateful of that shit. And now I'm in another country or on the other side of the world. This shit is fucking amazing to me. I'm having the time of my life, just even being here. You feel me? And real recognize real. Exactly, right? So here I am. Now, mind you, me and Karima was kind of like, we was vibing, you know what I'm saying? We was kind of like a thing, right? But she kept it so gangster with me. What she said to me, she was like, look, now one, she knew I was with my daughter's mother and all of that, right? Or she was with me. She knew that, she said, this is exactly what she said. She said, look, this is your first time in Europe. I know you're gonna wanna mess with the girls and they're gonna be all on you. So don't worry about anything. Don't worry about me. I don't feel no way. Have fun. Now, mind you, I wasn't even looking at it in terms of just having fun with all these European bitches, but that was the realest shit of bitch. Like, damn, you really a real one, Rima. I love you, bitch. Wherever you at, man. You my nigga for life for this shit. She was like, look, I just want you to have a good time on tour. I want you to enjoy everything. So don't worry about no girls. Don't worry about me feeling away. It's cool. She bringing girls to the section, bringing girls to the, like, she wants me to enjoy every aspect of this tour. I respected that, man. He said, I appreciate the story, bro. Hey, look, it's real life, y'all. We just getting started, right? So boom. This is the beginning of the tour. We in Germany. So I'm sitting there, had my bottle of Grey Goose. That was on my right. I would get my little bottle of Grey Goose stuff a lot. So I'm sitting there at my table. She's over there, and I forget what she's doing. She's probably handling some business. And I'm just sitting there kind of looking at the crowd and everybody's staring at me because I'm the only one of the only niggas there. And I just got off stage. So there's a group of guys directly across me that literally look like the Russian mafia or whatever. They all got these fucking cross chains, these little this silver looking ass stainless steel type jewelry, chokers and shit. And there's a bunch of them with tattoos all on their necks and faces. And there's one dude that literally looks like the Mountain. You seen Game of Thrones? Remember that dude that was the Mountain in Game of Thrones that was like 7 foot and was just like this? Whoever the dude that was the dude was like that, bro. I swear on my daughter, right? And he was huge paws, and I guess he wasn't feeling that these bitches, that's his bitches, is liking me, right? So one of the girls from over there on their table comes over to me and she says, can I take a picture with you? I'm like, yeah, come on, right? So I put my arms around him, you know what I'm saying? We flicking it up, right? And I saw the way the dude looked. He didn't like that shit one bit, right? So I was like, oh, okay. I already seen the vibes, but then afterwards, he kind of took a swig of his bottle, and walked over to me, right? He walked over to me like this. I gotta reenact it for y'all. So here I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, right? Drinking, pouring the girl a drink, da-da-da-da, pour a shot in her mouth, right? Thank you, da-da-da, right? And dude sees me, he's like this, across the way, right? He got his bottle, he goes like this. Moves out the way of everybody and comes over to me. He says, you, drink. You, drink. Now. What? You drink now is crazy. I know what you're doing. You're basically trying to show not only me, but this entire section of this club that this is your shit and you can bitch me and make me do what you want because you're the man, not me, right? So he goes like this. He don't speak no English, but he goes like this. See, this, me, 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 right? Now, when I see him do that, I see all his little underlings and flunkies now kind of forming like this. Oh, they trying to hold me. Wow. So I promise y'all I ain't putting no seasoning on it, no sauce. But I think this is the difference of where I was engineered and just the type of person I am, yo. Nah, nah. No, Mr. Slivendorf, or whatever the fuck your name was. I said, wait a minute. So when he said that, this just me, right? I looked at my table and I looked at my bottle and I pointed at my bottle. I said, well, you see this? Me. I said, I'm good. I said, thank you. And I had to look, I'm really still like this to the nigga. I'm like, thank you, but no thank you. I'm good. I'm a man, and this is my drink. I'm good. Right? Nigga said like this. The niggas around him is like, they looking like, oh shit, like it's about to go down. The nigga leaned into me, he said, okay, 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 okay. Universal gangster shit, man. I know what the fuck that move means. You gonna make me drink out your shit. You gonna force me to do something that you want me to do just to show these other motherfuckers that you running the show. No! Cause if I did that, then what's the next move? Then what's the next move? You gonna be telling me I gotta give you some of the money I made or something? No. So I shook his hand. I kept it gangster. He kept it gangster with me. He looked in my eyes and saw like, all right, all right. Cause that's what real niggas wanna do worldwide. They wanna know if you a bitch or not. And some of y'all are fucking bitches. And once they know they could press you, make you do this, make you do that, nigga, I was one deep. It was me and that girl. She wasn't going and I wasn't going. And Karima, you know I ain't lying, right? So boom, that was a good wake-up call though. So I was like, oh, all right, these niggas is on timing out here, right? Okay, cool. So, you know, I had my little sips or whatever, got up out of there the next one. Now, this is not gonna be a linear story. There's gonna be all type of stuff all over the page in this story, right? All right. So, like I told y'all, I was staying at this loft that her uncle, who was a politician, had in Rome, right? So I guess this is his little honeycomb hideout where he takes his bitches whenever he does whatever he do, whatever, right? So I'm not really having that much downtime in between shows because the shows is happening back to back, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm in Rome, I met a dude from Miami. I'm not gonna say your name, brother. He was from Miami and he was on the run, right? And he just lived out there. He was the weed man. I had bought some bud from him. I went over to his crib. It was like the party crib. And I shot some videos over there too. Okay, I could show y'all that. I shot the Euros video, you know what I'm saying? But we over there just kicking it. And I'm like, yo, bro, why, why, you know what I'm saying? Why you still here? And he's like, shit, they want me to go, They want me to do 5 years or some shit like that. I'm like, yeah? He's like, yeah. That's dope. That's why I won't go back. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So, boom, boom, like boom. Is it like boom? Is it like boom? There it go. Like boom. Look how I was living in Italy, y'all. Look how this shit was going down. You think I'm playing with y'all? Look how this shit was going down. So I did a whole album over there too, right? And that chick, that one right there that I just showed y'all, her, I'm gonna tell y'all the story of her in a minute. Nigga, I had that shit lit, nigga. Boom, 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 boom. That's Karima. The way I'm going in, I think I'm never going home. That don't even mean nothing. They don't even know it though. All right, so as you can see, you know what I'm saying? It was turned, yo. And this was the vibes, right? So every city that I went to, I found a studio, I found a producer, and I got in the lab, right? So I said I'm making an album every step of the way, right? And I shot what, 3 videos over there? 3 music videos, right? So I was determined to not only, rock these crowds and build these whatevers, but I also wanted to make sure that I actually worked with artists in every city in every country. You know what I'm saying? This is the Euros video. I shot another video called Euros 2009. Wow. 4-country tour of Europe by himself. Can't make this shit up, y'all. Damn, look at that. Look at that crispy hairline.
Look out, Mr. Jones. I got news.
Rima. Hey, how you doing? Look at her. This how it happened.
Everything set out.
Yeah. Italia, Germania, Francia e Danimarca.
Italia, Germania, Francia e Danimarca.
See, man, I'm sick of you, America. From being local to global. Oh, man, you gotta love it, right? Here I come. Sometimes the grind get heavy. Living in the city.
Get up out the hood and explore. I got my passport ready. We gotta get these euros. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna go through the whole shit, but I see the fire emoji. Salute, salute. So we working on all levels, right? Now the irony, I was gonna tell y'all a funny story. I don't want to get nobody else in trouble, but I'll say this. When I did, invite some ladies over and whatever, that girl, it was a girl that looked super shy. She looked so shy and looked like it was the same one that was in the cut in that video, right? I'm thinking this is some shy girl that just, you know what I'm saying? So Karima asked me, she said, after we did our tour, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell the story right. We ain't gonna go, we gonna go back. We gonna go front. He said fire emojis, preach unk. Hey, so look, what's another crazy thing that happened? All right, so I knew I was in the hood in Naples. So in Naples, Napoli, they call it, is where all the mafia and shit is at, right? That's where all the mob is at. I knew that it was gangster there because soon as we drove into that town, we drove there. As soon as we pull up in the town, it was about a 7 or 8-year-old kid on a fucking big ass GSXR motorcycle. Not a dirt bike, not a moped, a full-fledged motorcycle. He pulled up right in front of us like this, and looked at us like this, and pulled off doing a wheelie. I looked at her like, oh, what the fuck? She said, yeah, Naples, Napoli is the hood. We in the hood now. I'm like, wow, bro. Kids was running up to me like this. Money, 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 money. You give money, you give money. Yeah, you basketball. You basketball. Basketball, money, money, money. They was swarming the nigga, running down on you. I was like, oh, this shit is different out here, right? So I performed in a club called Club Rise, R-I-S-E. He said, you gotta watch out for the quiet ones. You hear me, B? You hear me? So I perform in a club called Rise, right? Now, in some of these places, people, he said, because I'm in the hood like them little motorcycles. Yeah, I'm saying? That's a line. But this was a big motorcycle. It was a big grown-ass motorcycle. It was just a little kid on it, right? What's up, new people? I see y'all coming through. Double tap that screen, man. I'm telling y'all just about some legendary stuff, man. Serius Jones did a one-man tour of the entire Europe almost, about 13 years ago, right? So, I know I'm in the hood now. I need to be on point, right? Some of these people are racist, right? Some people are racist because they don't look at themselves as mixed Mediterranean. They don't care that our ancestors been fucking them for generations, and that's why they girls got big noses and fat asses and hair that's kinky like ours, right? They don't want to acknowledge that shit, right? So a lot of them, they look at you, and if they don't think you're a basketball player, if they don't think you're a military guy, they look at you like you're just some nigga that don't belong there, right? So I'm in the club, I do my performance, right? This club called Club Rise, right? I do my performance, and again, I told y'all, I like to stick around and kick it with the people, at least for a little while after the show, right? So this club didn't even have a stage. I had to stand on top of a speaker, y'all. No exaggeration. I'm standing on top of a speaker, and this club is hot, it's packed, it's like it's no room to even breathe in here. And I'm rocking this bitch. Man, I'm rocking that shit, y'all. I swear to you, if you never seen Serius Jones in concert, if you never seen Serius Jones performing, you're gonna see. I'm a beast with that mic. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get that shit turned. If you was sitting down, your ass gonna be standing by the time we finish, right? So we in there turn, yanking. Got that whole building yanking. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I wish I had like good footage from that shit, man. This was before niggas even had good cell phones, cameras, and all that shit, right? So we got this shit yanking, right? I tore that shit down. After the club, I'm taking pictures again with the girls and shit. This girl comes up to me and she takes a picture, and her homegirl is just hating, I guess, right? Her homegirl wasn't feeling the fact that, I got her homegirl like this. So she takes my arm and like flings it off of her homegirl. Her homegirl's looking at her like, what's wrong with you type shit? Yo, why the bitch threw a drink at me, y'all? Yeah, y'all know I ain't going. So this is another thing that you need to know about overseas, and this is why we're so cheated in America. Their juice is real juice. Like, it's not concentrated processed. No, pear juice is thick like smoothie. You know what I'm saying? So in the club, when you got cranberry juice for your bottles, that cranberry juice is like literally blood. You know what I'm saying? So when I pour, you know what I'm saying? Your song "Flow" is fucking fire. Was that shot overseas? See? Damn! Y'all be knowing. Flow was with the guy from Italy. That was the producer that did the beat for Flow. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. So boom. So Shorty splashed me with the thing. I started the Deca, but I didn't. Instead, I poured that thick ass cranberry juice directly on the top of her goddamn head. And she started going crazy. Throwing a fit. Da 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 da. She's kicking and screaming. The guy grabs her, pulls her up out of there, right? Right? So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, these people crazy. I said, all right, let me get up out of here, right? So we got up out of there, everything smooth, bam, right? The next stop, I believe, is Germany, right? Man, this shit is crazy. And I think about it, this whole Euro tour, this is a movie in itself, yo. So the next stop is, damn, she bad. Where'd you go? She bad as shit. But anyway, the next stop, we going to Germany. I don't want to lie. I don't know if this is the next stop, but this is the next thing I remember on this tour, right? So I remember Spiggy. I got a fish out of the ocean because they had the tanks right by the ocean where you could just pick which fish. And he said, it's a Spigula fish. I said, okay, Spiggy, give me Spiggy. So Spiggy was all like tough and shit. It was kind of confusing because I was like, damn, why is fresh fish this tough, right? So boom, we get to the next place. Weed is not as abundant, or it wasn't as, or I didn't think it was as it is here, right? So I thought I need to get in, mode. I need to get in my hood mode and figure out. The promoter that was booking me, that had booked me for one of the shows in Germany, was like a 50-something-year-old man. Like, he wasn't like a young guy, and he wasn't in the streets to know, like, yeah, I got somebody to give you some weed and shit. He was like an older guy, right? He just went by the numbers. He just saw, okay, Serius Jones, I guess this is a guy that's notable, and he booked it, right? And like I told you, Karima basically sold me to all of these different people. She basically made them know it's a good idea to get this guy. They wasn't necessarily looking to book me. She made it happen. You know what I'm saying? She hit them up and sold them on it, right? The power of belief and running your mouth when you believe in your nigga. Hello? Some of you bitches would never. But anyway, so the dude is like, he don't really know where no butt is at. So I'm like, okay, don't worry. When I touch down, I know how to find it. You know what I'm saying? I'm an international hustler. I'm going to find this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I touch down, and I get I get the hotel. It's one of those little micro hotels. With some of those hotels, they'd be like it's a small room, small bed, small whatever. It was like a micro hotel. So I walk across the street. It's a park across the street. It's a big park. And when I walk literally directly across the street, I'm thinking, okay, there got to be somebody out here that sell weed, smoke weed, whatever. So I see a little young African Arab looking kid, right? And when he sees me, I see him, we see each other, and he hit me one of those. I'm like, oh yeah, perfect, right? So I walk over, bro. I swear to y'all, like, now that I hear myself say, like, when you hear these stories, it's gonna sound crazy, but listen, I walk over there. And I'm like, yeah, what you got? Right? He barely speaks English, but we got it done, right? And as soon as I buy the weed from him, they just took off running. It was like a group of them, like 5 or whatever, and they had walkie-talkies. I guess this is how they was hustling out there. I guess they was hustling in these wide open parks, and whenever something happened, they'll radio it, right? So boom, as soon as I cop the butt from them, niggas just take off. I don't know, I take off too. Oh shit, bro. Next thing you know, we running through this park, right? Running through this park, and everybody just stops and ducks behind the bushes, right? So I'm ducked down behind these bushes with some fucking strange Arabs that I don't even know, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? And they're like, shh, 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 right? We sitting down there, ducked down. Okay, I've looked for my weed. I can't find the weed. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute. These niggas just did some tourist move on me. That's the move? Oh, you act like it's the police, then you run, and then you tuck the weed that I just bought? Oh, no, 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 no. Where my weed at, nigga? Where my weed at? They like, shh, right? So I guess when the coast is clear, we all come out. And I'm like, nah, where my weed? Where my weed? And they're like, no, you, buy you. I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't got it. Where my shit at, bro? I don't give a fuck. I'm not playing where my weed at. I spent like 160 euros on that shit. I'm like, nah, that was like $300. I'm like, nah, no, I need my shit, right? He says, that's not Jersey, word. So I'm like, I'm thinking they robbed me. So I start looking around. I start telling them, yeah, ain't nobody leaving until we find this shit. We finding this shit. I need my shit. So they looking at me like, no, you crazy, man. No, you crazy. You crazy. That's what they say, you crazy. No, I ain't crazy, nigga. Where my shit at? So I'm looking around. I realize I actually dropped it. I actually dropped it when I was running, and I see it laying there. And I'm like, oh, my bad, right? I get it. And they looking like, you, what's wrong with you, man? So I told them, look, man, I'm from New York. I don't know. I said, I got a show out here on my daughter life, nigga. I said my name, and a dude was on the phone with somebody else. And he was like, oh, he said he knows you. He said he know you. He put it on the phone. He's like, what the? And the dude spoke English. He said, what the hell you doing out there? I said, bro, I got a show out here. I'm like, tell them who I am. So he got on speakerphone, and they all like, oh, yeah. Now it's lit, right? They like, oh, we coming to the show, da 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 da, right? So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I almost went to fucking jail in Germany. Turns out this is how they hustle out there. They hustle on either end of the parks, and they have walkie-talkies. So when they see the police raid the park, I guess, all the time. So when they see them coming, they regularly go walkie-talkie and they run. So boom, this is my first landing in Germany. Like literally, this is as soon as I landed. As soon as I landed, walked across the street, and this happened, right? So the dude that was on the phone, turns out he was like a producer or some shit like that, right? So one, I'm seeing how small the world is. So I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, so this nigga randomly happens to just know me, right? I'm thinking these niggas were trying to rob me at first. So now we cooler than penguin pussy, right? I go to the show, I do my thing, and that's when I was where the shit happened. I told you where the big nigga was trying to kind of punk me or whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, Germany's on some shit, right? I'm like, all right, they on some shit in Germany. It ain't all sweet out here, right? So the next stop is Denmark, right? Shout out to Denmark. There's a girl named Stephanie De Leon, right? She was an actress. She's bad as fuck. I wanted to beat that shit so bad. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not even a waist down nigga, but I wanted to hit that shit. I'm gonna just keep it funky. Steph, we might, just for old times, say, Astaghfirullah. All right, let me stop. Haram, my bad. But I'm just saying, ladies, it was that. Big old nice fatty. And this is the difference y'all don't understand about Euro fatties. Euro fatties are different, okay? Yeah, she said go pray. Yeah, my bad. Astaghfirullah. But God made asses. God knows the booties he made. He knows. he made Euro fatties a little different. Okay, so it's like the undercuff, right? It's not just pulled from the top. It's like it might even look flat with the jeans on, but the cuff, it's the heh, heh. It's all about the heh. You know what I'm saying? It's heh. And when you bend that cuff over, it looks different, right? So she had these thick ass Russian thighs, and man, she was so sexy. And she literally just booked me just to perform at her party, right? And this is where I really learned how lit I was too. This is a random girl from Denmark, bro. She just found out I was out there, and I'm a lit nigga, so she was like, I just wanted you to perform at my shit. The underscoop, you feel me? All about the cuff, man. That cuffington, right? The cuffing it. You feel me? He said factorial. See, y'all niggas don't know about them Euro fatties, man, because y'all ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never explored. So long story short, young Cuffy, she has this other girl that's like kind of like, so this is how I pull up to Denmark, yo. I can't make this shit up, yo. This is how I pull up to Denmark. Me, Karima, we land on the plane. There's a dude that picks me up. There's a girl out there. Shout out to Lady D. Her name was Queen D. She was kind of like on her Griselda shit. Like she was like a little boss mama type of big bitch. You know what I'm saying? But she was, she was with her shit, and I liked it. I respected it. She reminded me of my cousin Nook. Like she liked the ladies in my family, like real aggressive, real like, yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? This is my city. Da da da. She talked English, so she was popping it. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was dope, right? So pay your respects to a true outdoorsman. Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So definitely a true outdoorsman. So a dude picks me up. The dude that picks me up in his car, bro, why is this man drinking a huge pint of clear vodka, straight, and he's listening to Tupac? We get in the car, and he's like, yeah, yeah, Tupac, yeah, so life. And I'm just like, nah, I'm okay, thank you, right? This nigga takes off, y'all. This nigga takes off at least fucking 85 miles an hour, yo. And European streets are way skinnier. They're skinny streets. That's why so many bikes and shit like that is damn near confusing. This nigga fucking takes off. What's up, London, England? I am fasting. Yes, I am. Ramadan Kareem. To you too, brother. Assalamu alaikum to all the believers. Astaghfirullah if my story sounds haramish. This is just my life. This is what happened. I'm just telling y'all some life experiences, right? So, dude is speeding at like 90 miles an hour, drinking this fucking vodka straight down a residential ass street, right? And he keeps looking at me like, yeah, yeah, dog life, yeah, Tupac, yeah. I'm telling the lady in the back, yo, tell him to fucking slow down. I'm like, tell this nigga slow down. And she's like, hey, she says whatever in their language. And the guy's looking at me, he's looking at her. He looks fucking heartbroken. Like he looks confused. Like I guess he thinks because I'm a thug, this is his bonding, I guess, in his mind. I guess he thinks he's bonding on some thug life shit with me by just unnecessarily risking our lives, right? I guess this is his version of just doing something dangerous and thug life. So he looking at me like, no, come on, Tupac, thug life, man. Thug life, man. Brother, no, slow down. I'm looking at the nigga like, slow down. He looks at me like his feelings are hurt. He's like Tupac? No, no, not Tupac, okay? Tupac? No, no, Sergey, slow down, right? That nigga feelings look so hurt. He eventually slowed down a little bit, but he was just looking at me now like nigga, you ain't no real thug. You don't want to just crash for no reason listening to Tupac at 90 miles an hour drinking vodka straight at the airport. You're not even a real thug. You know what I'm saying? Says, bro, you losing money. Start your Twitch chat ASAP. Well, first of all, we're not losing money. We making money, right? But I am definitely going to start a Twitch for y'all too, man. You know what I'm saying? But as y'all can see, the super chat is on and If anybody that knows my Cash App, type it at the bottom. Is $ the Wolfway. If you appreciate my stories, if you appreciate any of the stuff I share with y'all, y'all can feel free to show love. And let me sell you a copy of The Art of Word War, the Battle Rap Handbook, a 2-hour audio book that I've been promoting like bean pies on here. All right. You know what I'm saying? So that's to answer your question, Michelle Thomas. $ the Wolfway. Somebody type that at the bottom so I can pin it. All right? That's one way I make money, is selling my books, selling my music. So if you're gonna show me some love, show me some love. All right, so boom. And please just don't flood the chat, whoever. All right. So now I'm thinking this is an isolated thing with this crazy guy, right? I'm thinking like, all right, that was just this crazy guy. I didn't know there's a whole population of these motherfuckers. Yeah. So when we get to the club where I'm performing at, it's like, how do I even explain this shit? It's like a mob of people at the door that's actually like pushing each other. Like they're pushing and they think it's fun or funny. I don't think this is funny. The motherfuckers is pushing. I got Karima here, it's me, and they pushing like this, like pushing. Like about to bum rush the door at the coat check. I'm getting mad because I'm like, yo, stop fucking pushing me. Like the fuck? And they think it's funny, I guess. They smiling and laughing. Everybody's like, and I'm like, yo, these white people crazy up here. Like, what the hell's wrong with them, right? So we get in the club, no exaggeration whatsoever. When we get to this club, now mind you, this is not where I'm performing. I did the performance and then I went out with Stephanie afterwards because, you know, she wanted to hang out, da-da-da-da. You booked me to come hang out with you, basically. So we going out to a club to hang out with just me and her now, right? And I was, you know, trying to take down them good old Euro cuff buns. You know what I'm saying? I was about to beat that shit up. So we out there and I'm just kicking it with her. We get a table, we get a bottle. Bruh, I never seen no shit like this. And I hope y'all not still like this, Denmark, but y'all motherfuckers is crazy. I've never seen this. Bro, don't you know it was about 3 or 4 fights and nothing stopped? The music didn't stop. The DJ didn't say anything. It literally was just, you look up and it's just a melee. Motherfuckers fighting. Oh shit, I'm looking at them like, what the fuck? They stopped, kept going. Next thing you know, couple people that was in the fight, right? Just imagine you see a nigga like this, right? Just imagine you see a motherfucker like this. You know what I'm saying? Falling, and then right afterwards jump out. What? I'm looking like I'm standing at the table with the bottle like this. I'm like, you ready to get out of here type shit? You know what I'm saying? After about 3 of those fights, I literally swear to you, no exaggeration, it was 3 different fights. In America, okay, there be fights maybe, but after 1, 2, at least the music gonna stop. At least the lights gonna come on, something. The lights ain't come on nothing, yo. They just kept the party going. I'm like, yo, nah, these motherfuckers is wild out here, right? So I came to the conclusion like, yo, these people must just be on drugs or something because there's too much energy. Next thing I know, Shorty had to go to the bathroom, right? So because I'm a gentleman, and because I saw the energy and how crazy it was out there, I'm not just gonna let her go to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, by herself. So I walk her to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, come on. You know, I'm walking her to the bathroom. I'm standing outside the bathroom door while she go, you know what I'm saying? And when we come back, I'm walking back up to the table. Yo, when we get back up to the table, our bottles knocked over, spilled everywhere, and there's actual blood. There's actual blood on the table and on the side. And I asked somebody, I was like, yo, what the fuck? He said, yeah, he was fighting up here too. I'm like, oh no, like it's time to go. Like these motherfuckers is crazy, bro. Like literally. I've never seen no shit like that. And I wound up meeting, damn, yeah, this gotta be online. I gotta find all of this shit, bro. This is all documentary shit. I wound up meeting some young Africans out there, right? I wound up meeting some young Africans, and we are the hood. We are the hood. Let me see. Yeah, I wound up meeting some young Africans out there, and they brought me some bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kept it gangster with me, man. Shout out to them, man. And they was like, yo, every hood's the same, my nigga. Every hood's the same. I was like, oh, man, I love these niggas. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is showing super love, man. They brought me some bud. We sat there, we kicked it, we smoked. You know what I'm saying? And man, that was a good time, man. That was really a good time. And it really opened my mind up to certain things, bro. You know what I'm saying? It really did. Let me see. Let me see. This was the song We Are the Hood. But let me see. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what they did. Like, I don't know if they compartmentalized that type of content now or what, but normally that shit would just pop right up. And I wasn't even gonna answer your question, but to whoever asked me why am I not showing somebody love, first of all, I show love to who shows me love. And I show love to a lot of people that haven't also. You know what I'm saying? So if you asking me why am I not showing love to somebody that's actively hating on me, that you can go on the internet and find talking bad about me, I mean, are you asking me am I a bitch ass nigga or something? Because I don't show love to people that deliberately hate on me. I don't show love to people that I've shown love to and that not only took advantage of it, but basically tried to use my name as a stepping stool. And if y'all ain't been paying attention, there's a lot of people that do that with Serius Jones, especially in that corny ass battle rap world, which is why we don't even focus on that. This is life shit. I'm talking to y'all about overseas tours of Europe. Fuck battle rap. Go do a damn tour overseas. Go rock a crowd of people that don't speak English and then come talk to me. I'm trying to find that video, man. Yeah, I'm gonna find all of that shit. But you know, he says salute to one of our goats. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. On God performing. He said, what's up with creating a steady income? I mean, isn't that what we all have to do as men? Why am I serious? Because Serious is the name of the brightest star in the galaxy. That's what Serious is. Okay, so boom. So that's Denmark, right? Denmark, crazy drunken white people fighting, going wild, right? Now Paris, this is something that, listen, Paris, don't be mad at me, all right? But we got to talk about this, okay, guys? We have to talk about this. When I got in the car at the airport, it smelled, you smell an oniony smell? And it was like, I'm like, okay, somebody didn't put deodorant on. All right, cool. But I'm kind of putting my head out the window like a Labrador retriever because I don't want to smell that shit. And I'm like, you know what I mean? So when I get to the radio station, I'm smelling it again. What the hell is that smell, right? Brittany, I swear to you, love. I'm like, what the fuck is that oniony ass smell, bro? Like, what? I'm like, wait a minute. Don't tell me this shit is true, yo. Bruh, I get to the club. You cannot go in a whole half of the club. There's a whole half, not a section, not a corner, half. If you walk on that half of the club, I love y'all Parisians. I love my African brothers and sisters, whatever. I hope this has changed. Nigga, it smelled like a fucking bag of onion doo-doo souffle. Like they weren't wearing deodorant. I don't understand that, man. And this is the ill shit. Girls in Paris, not even just girls, like niggas kind of jack you if you from America a little bit more because, it's hip hop, whatever. But girls, they don't give a damn. They see that you don't speak English and they kind of like, Like they'll sit there talking to you for a second. Once they realize you don't know no French, it's like they'll suck their teeth and all that. And you'd be like, what the fuck? You know why? Because in Paris, they feel like, fuck you, America. We're Paris. We got the Eiffel Tower. We're this and this and that. Like they really think highly of themselves. So like, remember that taxi driver in Rush Hour? That's how they really think. Or at least how they be talking and acting. They bougie and they don't give a damn about your ass. Which on one level I kind of liked. I kind of thought that was cool and player. Like, oh, see, I really think y'all the shit over here, huh? I kind of liked it that. Liked it that. Like I'm really illiterate. And like there were certain restaurants and shopping that was just fire. Like you would see fly, no homo or nothing, but you would see fly ass African niggas wearing some shit that you like, damn, what the fuck is that? You ain't never seen that brand before. It's some Paris brand, some French shit, fire. You know what I'm saying? Jackets, patterns that you never seen before, boots, shoes you never seen before, right? So I'm in the I got you, Tamara. I'm in a restaurant, right? I never even seen this type of restaurant, an upscale 5-star African restaurant. Nigga, they came out with my food in a goddamn palm leaf. I ordered some type of salmon, whatever. It was wrapped up in a coconut leaf. They opened that leaf, oh my God. They opened the leaf and it's like mangoes and onions dripping out with some creme brulee sauce on the salmon. Fire. What? I was like, oh nah. I got to give it to Paris. In terms of style, in terms of fashion, in terms of food, cuisine, music, A1. In terms of smells, put some goddamn deodorant on. The hell's wrong with y'all? That shit really pissed me off, yo. And I actually let a baddie came back to the spot on everything I love, brother. Brother. Soon as that woman started getting a little perspiration, here we go to Onionville again, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? All right, just forget it. But yeah, man, that was super confusing. I did not understand that, why that's a thing. I don't get it. You got all this fashion, you got all this fly player shit, you got all of this shit, you ain't got deodorant? Bitches really got hair under the arms and shit like that? Like, ill, man. Ill. That is not cute, Paris. I hope y'all got over that, man. But another thing that I thought that was dope, they had a show in a place called Orléans, which is right outside of Paris. This will show you how much they love hip-hop and compared to us, yo. They had a 10-hour show. It started at like 4 in the afternoon, bro. And the shit was lasted all night. They had a dance battle, a DJ battle, a beat battle, and performances. Every aspect of hip hop you could think of, and people was in their packs, standing up all day, loving it. I was done. I was tired as hell. I'm like, yo, when can we leave? She's like, you gotta wait till then. I'm like, oh my God, they ain't paid a nigga for fucking a 10-hour performance. Like, what the fuck? Yep. We had to sit there the whole time, and that shit definitely was so fire just to see that energy halfway across the world. You know what I'm saying? Across the world. You feel me? So, Paris. What was another memorable moment in that shit, bro? Germany, France, Paris. Okay, boom. So now we back in Italy, right? We back in Italy, right? And in the club in Roma, one, I love Rome, right? Because even though there's some of them are racist, right? And they really do look at you like, what are you doing here, right? There's also just so much culture. There's so much, you're looking at the Colosseum, like you're looking at literally thousands and thousands of years old things that just, you can feel the energy in the air damn near or something. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But like after the club, they have these little cafes where everybody sits outside and basically like just breaks bread. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing about Italy. First of all, dinner in Italy is an event. Dinner in Italy is a whole event. And if you don't participate, you're kind of like rude, right? So they'll sit there literally eating for hours and they keep bringing courses out. They have wines, right? Different wines. And they'll come out with, say, one course, which would be like, say, seafood, right? It's a big seafood bowl, everybody shares. Everybody shares from this one seafood meal. Everybody puts their hands in, right? Then next thing will be say like a pasta course, right? Excuse me, guys. I was talking about food. I made myself hungry. And then there's a pasta course, right? Then they'll have some wine, right? Hold on 1 second. 1 second, yeah. Nah, it is dope minus all the hands in the bowls part. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really jacking that either, but like, yeah, it's dope in that way because it's like it's really like a food adventure. You know what I'm saying? It's really like a food adventure, and really what it is it's a part of the culture in terms of like community. Everybody sits down, talks about their day. You know what I'm saying? It's like they really take it serious in terms of like food is an event. Like you can't go to an Italian lady's house and not eat. Like they're gonna feed you. Like, and if you don't take her food, it's like rude. She'll be like, no, sit down. I cook for you. I cook for you. Like they don't play that shit. You come to an Italian woman's house, you gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? They serious about their food. You know what I mean? Shout out to Caesar, his mom, you know, and all the people that showed me love over there. So we're at a cafe, right? We're at a cafe. We're at a cafe, and the dude is like, basically, at the cafe, there's what you call it? There's different like there's two seats, there's two tables basically, and one table is a bunch of dudes at, and the other table. Wait, hold on. So on one table, there's a bunch of dudes sitting there, right? And the other table is a few girls, but there's like open seats at the end. Now, mind you, I told you this after the club. So after the club, everybody kind of sits down, and this is the same type of ritual where everybody just sits down, eats, da 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 da. So, of course, I'm not gonna sit at the table with these dudes I don't know. You know what I mean? He said, that's true. My wife's best friend is Italian. Yeah, you know I ain't lying. So, I'm not gonna sit directly next to these women I don't know either. So I go and I sit all the way at the end of, you know, the table by myself in the one little area. Why this bitch came out her face and said like this? She said, why you bother us? I look up for my food. I'm like, what? I see everybody looking at me. They all looking at me with this. Oh. Once I understood what was going on, oh, you're being deliberately, blatantly racist right now. Why am I sitting down to eat food? Basically, nigga, you don't got no place here? Y'all know I'm too sarcastic. So you know what I said? I said, no parle italiano. That means I don't speak Italian. I said, no parle italiano. I only know Fongulo, Besimiculo, right? Basically, I said, I don't speak Italian. All I know is fuck you and kiss my ass. So when I said that, they're like, oh. The dude starts sticking up and said, she's famous person here. You can talk like that. She's famous person here. I said, I'm a famous person here too, Guido. That's why the fuck I'm here. The hell you talking about? I said, fuck you and fuck her. I sat down and I kept eating. Shorty, that shit must have made her little Italian box wet. She looked up and she said, who are you? Who are you? I said, bitch, don't worry about it. I turned around and kept eating. She was looking at me the rest of the time. But you know, racism is international, unfortunately. And the pros outweighed the cons to me. Don't mind me. I got food shooting out my mouth. But yeah, the pros outweighed the cons. And I had a great time. Shout out to my boy from Miami. I hope he worked this situation out where he can come home. There was another moment that I can't forget. There's a club in Italy, in Rome, called Acab. That's where Karima used to work. And there's like a big bridge that you walk down the stairs, and then it's like a cobblestone street where Acab and the other clubs is at. I'm walking over the thing, and I see a group of kids right there. Again, I'm trying to find some bud. This ain't even, it's just a crazy visual and just funny as hell to me. I'm walking over the thing and I see these kids holding a circle. Looks like they rolling up or something. When I get closer, I see the kid has like a flyer with like a bunch of Coke, a big ass line of Coke on it, like some big ass shit. And he goes like this. And when he sees me, he just looks up and he goes, Policia! Like, what the fuck? Everybody started laughing. I started laughing. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers is crazy. Start trying to be my friend, asking me questions and shit. I'm like, oh, okay. Italians is different, boy. But they with the shits too. They're definitely with the shits. Nadia says hi from France. What's up, Nadia? I hope you use deodorant, lovely. No disrespect. Y'all be too cute for that shit, man. That shit confused the hell out of me. Italians are also Latino, but people don't read. I mean, when you say Latino, meaning like of Latin descent, like the Latin, yeah, I can see that. I mean, most people don't know the origin of humanity. You know what I'm saying? If you know the origin of humanity and how, you know, the world was shaped by these different tribes of people, then you would know that. So yes, sir. I'm Algerian from France. Shout out. Karima's Algerian, and that's where she's from, and her dad. And shout out to them in their mission, man. Karima's a dope person, man, and she and her father actually have missions where they go to different villages in Africa and bring them water, you know, bring them food, bring them clothes. So don't be surprised when you see me in a village near you or really far away from you, in Africa somewhere, or in South America somewhere, you know, bringing some water and some supplies and just spreading some love and joy to these kids, man. God willing, you know, I'm gonna do things like that, you know, before I get up out of here in terms of Earth, you know. 404, baby, Lafayette. You know the Bible, man. Fire emojis, fire emojis. Am I Dominican? Nah, bro. I'm a moreno, man. I'm a moreno. Pero entiende español también. Entiende muchas cosas de la calle. Y aprende rápido. Pero necesito escuela para otras. Y los niños necesito agua. En África y muchos países. ¿Entiende? So, yo comprende. Lo comprende toda la gente. Says you know a lot. I know a little bit about a lot. You know? If you do a little dance, man, I'll smack your grandma. Stop playing with me. I'll smack the dentures out your grandma's mouth. But astaghfirullah, because it's Ramadan, so pardon me. Stop trying to provoke me, man. But the conclusion, and what I was going to tell you about before, so the innocent girl that was just in the cut in my videos, that I'm thinking is just some shy girl. Karima asked me after we did our tour, she said, look, I want to do this again. She said, who should I do it with? I said, well, who do you like? She said, I kind of like Mano. I like Mano. I said, you like Mano? I said, yeah. I said, okay, we'll do one with Mano then. She was like, okay. So she hit up Mano. She wound up bringing Mano over there, right? And who do I see all in the Mano video? The same shy girl that was all in my shit. Now, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I did, but it definitely woke me up and woke my game up in terms of making decisions with looking at somebody as so-called innocent or what have you. You know what I mean? Quiet definitely don't mean innocent. You know what I'm saying? And there'd be a lot of people that, especially overseas, we be a little bit naive because we don't think that they, you know, they just as sneaky and diabolical as us, if not more. Cavs won, the Detroit won. It was crazy. They done beat these niggas by 20 points. $20. Yep. It is what it is. Tis what it is. All right. So, y'all can ask me a couple questions before we get out of here. What do I think about black on black crime? It's bad. What else? What else? Y'all ask me a couple questions before I get up out of here. And also, if you have not already, grab your copy of The Art of Word War, okay? It's a 2-hour audio book. It's the Battle Rap Handbook. I'm detailing the origin of battle rap, breaking down some of the most historic battles. I'm showing y'all and telling y'all the history of this art form from the beginning to the end. It's fire, don't take my word for it, all right? Let me sell it to you, all right? If you copy it off of me direct, I'll give $30. You see the Cash App is below. $ The Wolfway, all right? All you gotta do is put your email in the description and send 30 cash, and I'll send you right over priority, all right? If you rock with me, rock with me, all right? Because I do need y'all support. And black people don't like to support black people sometimes. Everybody wants something for free. And it costs me money to do this stuff. And when I'm sharing my life with y'all and these experiences and all this stuff, it's work. Even though it's sometimes fun to build with y'all, but it still takes time and energy and it's work. So I appreciate y'all, you know. Easy or Tay-Rock? Tay-Rock. Easy's a clown. Tay-Rock is calm. Tay-Rock is too, but he's a better rapper. And I don't even want to talk bad about Tay-Rock, because he need to take his shahada. Shout out to Caution. Hopefully that brother's going to come into the fold. We'll stop doing all that extra stuff. All that extra fighting and yelling and arguing and stuff. What the hell? It's garbage time over here. Just reading books. Are you hungry? No. I've been fasting, so I definitely was hungry. Well, ironically, when you fast, your stomach shrinks. Why do I feel like you battling daily with Rock the Planet? Well, Daylight, I already rocked. I already battled Daylight and beat him 3-0. Go look it up. I beat Daylight 3-0 with his whole family there in LA. His mom was on stage, his brothers, everything. 3-0, Serius Jones, 84 grams. That's why I got 3 zips. It's gonna be 84 grams, that's 3 zips. Yeah, that's where we started that phrase at. So yeah, he already got this work, man. Some of y'all really don't understand it, you know, but like I already done put the work in, y'all. You said yes, misreading books. Misreading books, are you gonna get my book? Okay? Again, I'm gonna keep saying it. $ the Wolfway. Right there, send me $30 and your email and let me sell you my brand new audiobook. Okay? A lot of y'all just be acting like y'all don't hear me. He says, I'm late. You good. You good. Never too late. Never too late to stop. Look, listen to your heart and blood, my book and stop. And look, cop my book and don't be a hater, stop. But yeah, and if you ain't check out none of my new music, it's cool. Shy says a handsome man on my screen. Well, I appreciate that, but if I'm handsome, then pay my ransom. If I'm handsome, let me give you one of these anthems. If I'm handsome, can we score with the and one? Can you cop my book in tandems? And some? Yeah, how about all that? You know what I'm saying? Misreading books, I don't care what you like, love. This is about support for me, okay? You gonna show me some love or not? I like hardback books. Okay, well, I'll make one for you. I like for you to actually support my book, misreading books. Damn, y'all niggas, boy. He said, what up, Jones? I can't call it, man. Working, you know, doing my best to work with black people, you know, doing my best to actually, you know, put some positivity out here in the world and actually make a living off of it. Niggas would be quick to support some fucking negative shit, though. What's the book about? This is my first time seeing you. Cha-cha, this book is called The Art of Word War. You know, it's The Art of War? It's The Art of Word War. I'm breaking down the history of battle rap and how you can use words as weapons. The art form that is one of, the, if not the most influential sport in the world is battle rap. It has spanned the entire globe. There's literally leagues from everywhere, from Maine, Ukraine to Spain. And nobody speaks about what made this culture. Nobody speaks about what makes this culture move. Who's ever broke down the 50 and Ja Rule beef or the Fat Joe in this one? I'm doing all that, all right? It's a 2-hour audio book and it's fire. All you gotta do is send 30 cash to $ the Wolfway and put your email. And I'll send you a copy right now. I appreciate the subscription, but trying to hustle. I'm trying to make some money here, y'all. Legally. All right? Help me do that. Yeah, later. Yeah. He says, do it. No one has done this. Yeah, nobody did this before. You know what I'm saying? I did it already. Now it's just about y'all supporting, man, and showing some actual love. Niggas be saying all that shit, and then I'll turn off this live, and I don't see no cash apps or no emails. And niggas will say, yeah, that's what's up. Do your thing. Stop being fucking cheap. Y'all go right outside and go buy an 8 for some garbage ass weed. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? I don't even like that I have to be like that, but like, shit do be feeling annoying when motherfuckers be, oh, you need to this, you need to that. No, you need to show some love to a real one that's actually doing something good so that a nigga can keep doing it. Because honestly, I put a lot of work and time and effort into this shit, man. And I do feel like I deserve your support. But if you don't think so, it's cool. This shit is real hard work. Feel me? Years and blood, sweat, and tears of this shit, man. He says, fuck around and it might be a bestseller, especially the real hip hop heads. Hey man, God willing, but that's what I'm here trying to do. That's the point. So I gotta promote it. I heard people talking about, oh, you're begging people, you're panhandling for cash out. People just trying to say all type of negative stuff to deflect from the fact that a black man is working. A black man is using his life, his experience, his wisdom to actually shed light on something that you love, participate in, and everything else. So we ain't gotta hope and wish. All you gotta do is show some love and support. If everybody in here right now copped the book, that shit would be a long, that would go a long way. So it is excuse me. So it is important for me to promote because sometimes I do get in my feelings and I do look at it from an egotistical standpoint and be like, fuck them. I'm not gonna sit there trying to convince motherfuckers to buy my shit. But it's like, it's called promotion. And if you don't promote stuff, how's anyone gonna buy it? He said, I see. I want for myself what I want for my brother. All right, well, that's love. Well, hopefully you want this book, and I'm going to see your Cash App for $30 with your email to $ the Wolfway. I'm focusing on the positive. Did Gully manage me? Hell no. Man, keep doing you. Support is support, and if you don't want to, just don't. But talking shit is unnecessary. Good to see you in your own lane. Oh, nah. Well, the shit I'm talking is very necessary. Because if I didn't talk it, I wouldn't sell shit. It's only when I ball some of y'all up and put it on blast, like, yo, what's up? That some of y'all go, all right, cool. Yeah, if I didn't say nothing, y'all wouldn't buy shit. So it is necessary. It's called promotion. You ain't got to pawn no necklace to get $30. Oh, you said not me, the people in the comments. Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, what the hell? I got to say something. Shit. It says, Wolf Love. Yes, sir. Wolf Love, man. But anyway, like I said, $ the Wolfway. Cash App, email, 30 cash. Yeah, you ain't got to rob no banks to support it, none of that, man. Jonesy, what's up, bro? Jonesy is selling his book. Do you have a copy of Jonesy's book? Art of Word War? Can I get 30 cash up out of you? That's what's up with Jonesy. He's working. Want to show me some love? Or nah? No, you cannot mail me a check. And stop trolling and playing games. Just say, I don't want to support you, Jones. I don't care, and I'm just a piece of shit person. What book, dog? I mean, are you listening to me, brother? I'm going to say this one more time. I wrote the Battle Rap Handbook. Okay? It is a 2-hour audio book breaking down the entire history of battle rap. Okay? It's audio, it's jokes, it's narrated by me. All right? I'm breaking down the history from Africa to dancehall reggae to 50 Cent and Ja Rule to G Unit and D Block, everything. My experience, everything. It's everything. Okay? Look, see how niggas said? He said the vibe and energy is off. I'm out. Fuck you, nigga. Yeah, niggas will do anything but spend that bread, nigga. As soon as a nigga try to tell you to spend some money, he talking about a vibe and an energy. Nigga, suck my dick, nigga. And don't come back. Main nigga commenting all this shit up until somebody tell you to spend some money. Now it's the vibe and the energy. Fuck out of here, nigga. That's hilarious. Niggas will do anything. Niggas do anything but show love. What's up, ladies? Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's get you out of there, brother. You have a good life. He says, how I get into battle rap. What you do is you get the Art of Word War, the battle rap handbook, and it'll teach you how. Y'all are crazy. Niggas is trying to distract any type of way. How can I this? How can I that? How can I do something other than support you, nigga? Say that. But anyway, he said it's sounds dope. Thank you. I appreciate it. It is, literally. It's dope as fuck. And it's been on Amazon. It's been reviewed. It's actually on Italian sites. It's on all type of different sites. Paris sites, etc. Says Serius is a legend in the game. Salute. Salute, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not drunk off of that legend stuff, man. Treat me like I'm a brand new guy, man. I'm just an artist and I'm a writer. And I got some dope writings. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It is frustrating how some of y'all just don't support dopeness. But I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going regardless. She says, I love when you cuss. Why you want me to cuss, man? Cussing ain't good, baby. And for all y'all ladies that be in here, and I don't know what y'all look like because these avatars is too small, y'all need to follow me on Instagram, man. At the real Serious Jones. No O in Serious. He said, listen, I just got here. Give a brother a break. You give me a break. What the hell you talking about? I've been here for 2 hours talking to y'all. Can I get a break? How about that? Give me a goddamn break. And of course I wrote it, Anthony, but I also narrated it. It's an audio book, love. I'm speaking, reading the book. I'm reading it out loud so you can hear it in my voice with music behind it, with sound effects, etc. It's basically an audio film. It's an audio movie. Okay? So yes, sir, you are right. Respectfully. Will you be collaborating with any soon? I collaborate all the time. I just did a feature with somebody 2 days ago. I got a few features coming up, big features too. If you haven't checked out some of my other stuff, I got features with 2 Chainz, with T-Pain, fucking Akon going back in the days, all type of people. But I normally focus on my own material because it's something I can control, you know? That's the worst thing when you do a dope record or you do something and then there's some label red tape. Then you can't put it out because somebody talking about, oh, the label got to clear it and all that. I'm not playing that. Anything that I drop or anything that I record is for the world, and I want y'all to be able to have it. So if you haven't already checked out my material in terms of Afro Jones is out right now, Meet the Wolf is out right now, G.I. Jones is out right now, all right? TCOF, etc. You said it's lagging? Well, it's cool. I'm about to get out of here anyway. Because apparently my vibe and energy is off when I want some money. At the end of me running my mouth to y'all for 2 hours, right? It's like church. I can't even pass the collection plate out around here before a nigga talk about, oh man, he a fake preacher. He trying to get some money out of me. Yeah, man. Okay. I don't want to have to commit crimes to survive. I would rather just sell you my life and my books and my dopeness. But get in tune. Again, you see it at the bottom, courtesy of Brittany, which I don't even know if you got one, Brittany. $ the Wolfway. Follow me at The Real Serius Jones. Wolfway or no way. Peace and love, y'all. Y'all have a good night.